You don't claim majors without having a good week on the greens. As the PGA Championship celebrates its centenary year, we've been searching our archives for the best putts the tournament has seen. From monsters to nerve-jangling title clinchers, it's witnessed some incredible moments on the greens. Here's our selection of the top 10 hottest putters at the PGA. In 1991, Nick Price gave up his spot at the PGA Championship because of the imminent birth of his son. John Daly would steal the show, but a year on and an unbelievable 100-yarder as Price claimed his own place in the record books. Going up against Tom Watson in a playoff didn't seem to intimidate John McAfee in 1978, as he stroked in a 12-footer to win his only major title. After being 7 shots down with just 14 holes to play, McAfee also completed the best comeback in the history of the championship. Jerri Bhava sank 3 successive long-range bombs on the last 3 holes in 1961 to come from nowhere and force a Monday playoff against Don January. Bhava went on to claim what was also his only major after the extra 18 holes. Both David Toms and Phil Mickelson were dueling for their first major title in the 2001 PGA Championship. Paired together in the final group, after Mickelson holed a superb long-range effort, it all came down to the 72nd hole. On the final hole, Toms was forced to lay up and then put his approach to 12 feet. The resulting par putt crowned the greatest moment of his career. At the 2011 PGA, Keegan Bradley and his long stick were on fire, forcing a 3-hole playoff against Jason Duffner at Atlanta Athletic Club. As the sun began to set on 18, Bradley put a tricky approach into 2-putt range. He took 2 from there to seal the title. Victory in his very first appearance in a major championship. Back now to 1980 and the great Jack Nicklaus. Another superlative display on the greens at Oak Hill Country Club helped Jack to a runaway 7-stroke victory and the 17th of his 18 major titles. He also joined Walter Hagen as the only 5-time PGA champion with the win. In 2008, Padraig Harrington joined a select group of players to have won the Open and then crossed the Atlantic to claim the PGA Championship the same season. Critical putts on the final 3 holes at Oakland Hills were crowned by this, ensuring the Irishman a 2-shot victory. The 1977 PGA Championship was the first major to be decided with a sudden death playoff. Fantastic putting all tournament had given Lanny Wadkins his chance against Gene Littler. He seized it with both hands at historic Pebble Beach. 20 years later, Davis Love III sunk one of the most iconic putts in the history of the championship at Winged Foot. The rain stopped and the sun burst from the clouds as Davis finished off what was his only major title under a rainbow, dedicating the win to his late father. At his very best, Tiger Woods seemed to will the ball into the hole. This putt during his playoff at Valhalla against Bob May in the 2000 PGA is unquestionably one of the highlights of Tiger's career. The putt, the reaction, no doubting who was going to win the title, the second of Tiger's 4 Wanamaker trophies.